بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم. By the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He has given us an opportunity to bow down towards Him. It is a blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and whenever He gives us the opportunity, we should be very thankful and keep crying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that, oh Allah, accept this deed. When we were reading first part over here, Ibrahim qawa'id min al-bayt wa Ismail, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded Ibrahim and Ismail alayhi salam to put the foundation of Kaaba, and when they were commanded and they were fulfilling the obligation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, once they completed, they didn't ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh Allah, why shall we make this construction middle of nowhere and in a hot weather in the middle of desert where there is no life. They fulfill, they submit themselves to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Know why? Even though they had an opportunity to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala why. But in turn, when the obligation and command come from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, deep down they knew that this is for our own betterment, this is for our own destiny. They didn't ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala why, and they fulfilled the command. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, إِذْ قَالَ لَهُ رَبُّهُ أَسْلِمْ. Whenever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to Ibrahim alayhi salam, submit, أَسْلَمْتُ لِرَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. He said, I have submitted myself to the Lord of the heavens. And subhanallah, when he completed the task, he said, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving us an opportunity to keep the fast, to do the qiyam, to do the prostration, to listen to the Qur'an, to recite the Qur'an. As soon as we finish it, what shall we do? We should take out a few seconds and we should make dua. Rabbana taqabbal minna. Oh Allah, please accept from us. Rabbana taqabbal minna. After submitting, making the dua is one of the important etiquette. And then he said, Innaka anta samiul alim. And further on, they didn't make the dua for themselves. They made the dua for the progeny, which is about to come fast forward 100,000 years. Rabbana waja'alna muslimayni laka wa min dhurriyyatana. Oh Allah, make us the one who submit to you, and also our generation and our progeny which are going to come, make them from those who are submitting to you. Make them from those who are thankful to you. Because this mean is tab'ir. That means there will be some people who will not be submitting to you. Oh Allah, Ibrahim alayhi salam is making dua for them. Muslimayni laka wa min dhurriyyatina ummatan muslimatan lak. And then وَأَرِنَا مَنَاسِكَنَا, and teach us our obligation. Teach us our obligation. وَأَرِنَا مَنَاسِكَنَا وَتُبْ عَلَيْنَا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ التَّوَّابُ الرَّحِيمُ. And O Allah, we seek forgiveness. After completing an obligation, not committing sin, after completing the obligation, he is seeking forgiveness. How does that make sense? Ulama Ikram says, they not because of they committed a sin, because of lack of etiquette. Because lack of etiquette. And it is the beauty of Anbiya alayhi salam. Any goodness arrive, refer to Allah. Anything wrong, refer to themselves or to shaitan. When in another place, Ibrahim alayhi salam says, Alladhi khalaqani fahuwa yahdin. Oh Allah, you are the one who created us and you are the one who have guided us. وَالَّذِي يُطْعِمُنِي وَيَسْقِينِ. You are the one who fed us, you are the one who give us the drink. And then وَإِذَا مَرِضْتُ, when I become ill. He didn't say, oh Allah, when you make me ill. This is the adab, etiquette. And when we lose the etiquette, we lose the connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَإِذَا مَرِضْتُ فَهُوَ يَشْفِينِ. When I become sick, he is the one who cured me. This was the Ibrahim alayhi salam. And that is why it is so important for us to have to read these stories and reflect from it, because these stories in the Quran is to revive our hearts. Because Allah is describing the past. Who knew Ibrahim alayhi salam? He's making dua after completing a task. He's saying, Rabbana wab'ath fihim. Oh Allah, grant the progeny, the ummah, the nation who is about to come, Rasulam, a payghambar, a prophet, a Rasul. And that is who was that prophet? Referred in the Makkah. In Makkah, there was no other prophet was born. In the Bani Israel, many prophets came. But after completing the task of Ka'batullah, he is making the dua, oh Allah, send the prophet in this land. And there was no other prophet was born except Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It was the dua of Ibrahim alayhi salam after completing the task. fast forward hundreds of years after, Allah granted him his progeny, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the best and the biggest gift to Ibrahim alaihi salam. And that is why the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to say, "Ana da'batu Abi Ibrahim." I am the dua of my father, Ibrahim alayhi salam. And this is why this is very important for us to read the stories of Anbiya alayhi salam. In another place, Ibrahim alayhi salam said today, which we are going to recite, that, "Oh Allah, I believe in you, but for my comfort of my heart, I need to know how you're going to resurrect us." And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told him, you slaughter 4 birds and keep on the 4 mountains and mix and match, and I will show you how I will resurrect. Uzair alayhi salam said, he was passing by from the one community and he said, "Oh Allah, how are you going to resurrect them again?" Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put him to sleep for 100 years. For 100 years. After 100 years, when he was awake, what he sees, the provision, the tiffin box he had, which normally goes rotten off in 10 minutes, maybe in 2 days, in 1 day, that food is still fresh after 100 years. And the animal on which he was riding, which normally lasts for 40, 50 years, is completely decomposed. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered the animal to come back into resurrection. These are the stories to revive the iman in our heart. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He is the one who has the control for everything. And Namrud, today, another story of Namrud. And Namrud, when Ibrahim alayhi salam said to Namrud that Allah is the creator, the one who has the control, he said, "I have the control. I give the life and I take the life." He let the prisoner go and he killed the prisoner. So Ibrahim alayhi salam said to him, "Ya'ti bihil maghrib," that my Allah bring the sun from the east, you bring from the west. You bring from the west. And that was the time when Namrud became angry, or the king became angry, and he put Ibrahim alayhi salam in the fire, and Allah protected Ibrahim alayhi salam. These stories are there to make our iman strong. And when we read them and reflect them, and this is how we build our iman towards the Qur'an and towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq.